Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now.
Like it's not.
You ain't got nothing to say? Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop doing this. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
Yeah, what up? It's the CO Show podcast. I am the big dog CO, and I have the lovely young lady right here, Gigi.
Wow, I get lovely today. Hey,
Absolutely.
family. How you doing?
And I have your best friend over here.
Oh, yeah.
Are we friends today?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
always.
Friends, all right.
Absolutely, man.
Frenemies.
Hey, we were sitting up here talking about verses.
Yes,
Did y'all see Ja Rule and Fat Joe's verses?
sure did. Got
Who
a little
do you think
boring.
won? It did?
Got a little boring. I'm going to keep it real. Ja Rule won, though.
He did.
Landslide. Fat Joe had some bangers, but
Yeah.
Fat Joe don't have 20 in the clip.
yeah, that's
Well,
all.
That's my issue with a lot of these people. You have to be just strictly this person's fan. That's not what verses make. Verses
Right.
is bangers.
Yes.
That means you just like the genre of hip hop, and that shit is a banger.
Well,
There it is.
I don't think a lot of people who do the verses have 20 in the clip.
Okay.
And if you want to say 20, yes, they have 20 songs. Do they have 20 hits? Most
Maybe
people
not.
don't have 20 hits.
Other than the fucking locks, they proved that shit.
And the Locks does not have 20 hits. I like the Locks.
Yes.
One of the most classic albums ever. Put my song on it, Wild Out. It's my shit right there. I was in college at that time, early on in my life.
Ooh.
But yes, they don't have 20 bangers, but I think that the showmanship and the way that they did it, they kind of controlled things.
Okay. Yes.
And clearly,
performed.
Dipset showed up, and they were not.
You
they
should have
looked
called
like
me. I would have got
It's a
y'all
check.
together.
I'll be there.
I would've
they were
got y'all
three
together.
niggas who were in three different parts of America, and they decided tonight we're gonna be in New York, and
We're gonna
whatever
be a group
venue
tonight.
this is, and whatever I think it was Queens. So they got their ass beat.
Man, I couldn't believe
And
it.
I still want to know
Dipset.
what the fuck
Ooh.
Freaky Zeke's part in this whole shit
right.
Well,
Leave him
Freaky is
alone.
like what Busta's Boy is. Like he's the hype man of the group. And
Yes.
the difference is Freaky actually had an album, and it was pretty.
He
dope.
did, but
did.
I didn't hear the album.
I did.
was.
7:30.
Most people didn't hear that shit.
I ain't
Well-
listen. I ain't tuning in.
I understand. Like, I'm from North Carolina, and
Okay.
we like back then. I don't know what they do in North Carolina now, but back then, most of the music you heard was from up north. So I was pretty big on Dipset and Freaky Zeke at that time. But anyway, the new verses. You said Ja Rule won.
I wish he went against 50 Cent.
Why?
Don't you?
I don't
it
think
would've
they could
been-
ever be in
it
the
would've
same
been
place
a
at the same
equally,
time.
I mean, I know.
What they gonna
but
do a Zoom versus?
But look, Gucci and Jeezy did it,
They
so
had
don't
a-
lose hope, people.
They had,
but
they had a talk. They had to have a talk before they got up there.
And I think Gucci's girl, his wife, has a lot to do with him being able to stand in a room with
Okay.
Jeezy. And then on top of the fact that he stood up there and said, "We're smoking on your friend."
Bro, he just
Like,
kept.
that's
I was
a
like,
lot.
that shit was horrible.
And they came together at the end, and it made it seem like that they've hashed out all their problems.
Yes.
I don't really believe that. Like,
Okay.
you don't stand in front of a nigga and mock him and say, "I smoked your nigga."
But they going on tour.
like, I don't give a fuck. They ain't coming out.
The Legends tour, right? Or am I
Yeah.
tripping?
But I don't think Gucci passes up a bag either. I
Yeah,
think
he
his
gonna fuck the
mindset
bag
is
up.
more like, nigga, I'm gonna get this bread. Fuck that nigga. I'm still gonna get on stage and say what I gotta say.
Okay.
But Drew Hill, legends in the game.
Yay!
I'm here for this shit.
They look like they ain't been together in a while or seen each other in about 15 years.
How they looking? I need to get a
Is
recent
it,
pic.
is it all four members though?
Yes, absolutely all four.
Oh, yeah. What about the other dude? The one who came for like the last album?
Last album.
The
one
he was a
dude.
smaller guy.
He was a small guy.
Was he
What
on
is
5
his
Steps?
name?
Nah, he was on
Then
the
he
last
don't count.
album.
Okay. Was he for 5 Steps? No, he was not.
I want to say he
Yes.
stepped in and replaced Woody, or was supposed to replace Woody.
Woody.
The dragon. Yo, the fucking hits for me. Bro.
It is. Drew
Double.
Hill, man.
Absolutely. So, Drew Hill did a video online and basically said they have smoke for whatever group they said, your group, Boyz II Men.
Yes, sir.
They said they wanted Boyz II Men. They said they said that Jagged Edge and 112 basically don't have enough hits is what they
What?
basically said.
Jagged Edge
They
and
said
112
that
will be a good fit
Jagged
for them.
Edge and 112 should put their music together and become one group and then face them.
I'm here for that shit.
That would be lit, though.
I
A
would be
three-way
here-
versus.
I would be
I'm
here
tuned
for the
in.
phone call when that's said again. That just is what it is. And they said they want Jodeci, and Jodeci is ducking the smoke.
I don't think Jodeci can get all the members in the room at the same time.
But I think even if they got one and played their music, I do not know that a versus would ring off for them the way that they think it would.
Jodeci need to go against Boyz II Men.
You know what Jodeci would have to do
No,
for
they would get spanked
for it to do that? They would have to pull off a Jada move. They would actually have to be show. They would actually have to practice and put together a hellified
whole
show
show.
in order for it. Both of them actually would have to do that because all of it's
Okay.
not going to ring off in the verses either way. So I think for that, whatever R&B group, they're
Right.
going to have to put together a show,
Show.
and then it would be worth ooh,
Worth the watch.
Yeah, you'll be sitting there talking about it.
I'm here for the three-way verses. Jagged
And then
Edge.
you better hope Cisco ain't been working out. Because it's going to start off Jagged Edge, but it's really going to turn into the Cisco show.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
Drew
talking about
Hill.
them. I'm talking
It's gonna
about
start Drew
Jodeci
Hill
or-
then
or
Cisco.
maybe a boy. More likely to be Boys and Men because I don't think it's going to be Jodeci.
If it's not them, I just feel like Boyz II Men, they still a little classy.
I know who it better not fucking be.
You know what I'm saying? They on the classy.
It better not fucking be H-Town. They better not fucking climb their ass out of somewhere with them fucking
Hey,
three
man.
hits. Or next, they better keep their ass where they belong to.
That's why the verses need some tweaking, man. Everybody can't. I don't want to hear 20 songs from anybody. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't. It's a long fucking verses, bro.
It's so fun.
It's like niggas other shit on TV right
They
now.
have to be equally
You
yoked.
10.
They have to be equally yoked. That's
If
the only way
it
to get it
wasn't
off.
like Fat Joe and them, they took a fucking intermission so he could change into that raggedy ass outfit. That shit wasn't even
hey,
dope.
that was Louis Vuitton.
I don't give a fuck what you put on it. It wasn't a dope outfit.
That was Louis.
Like if it,
He
I was waiting, I was
good,
like, oh,
Joe.
he finna come out in something dope. And then I tuned back in. I was like, that shit was
I
regular.
liked it, Joe.
I didn't see it, but I did see that they gave the women bags that came out.
Yeah.
What kind of bags were those?
Birkin.
Oh, they spent 30 on each?
I mean, you can get a
15 to
Birkin for
30.
10, 15, used or
15 to 30.
older
Well,
one.
I can't do anything. I can stick with the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to and get the things that I like to get.
Get
or
that
my
fucking
pockets
Dooney and Burke.
afford me. No, I'm not going that far.
Coach.
But,
Damn.
Coaches
Not
don't.
even a dude.
Damn.
huh?
All right.
I thought that was for like high school girls.
It is. Girls wear that in high school.
What about
Well,
Coach?
I'm not R. Kelly, so
Coach is still cool.
I'm not shopping at Dooney and Burke. Thank you. And I'm not shopping by the high school at the McDonald's. It is what it is. And that's a great segue for me right now because my dog, I'm pretty sad today, man.
Woo, woo.
Gigi's
Victory
happy.
is won.
See how a black woman does when a black man goes to jail.
Oh, here we go. That's
Seems
shade.
like you're
and stereotypes.
ready.
R. Kelly was found guilty on all 9 counts. I don't know if it was all of them, but it said
Jesus.
9 counts of racketeering
It's all
and
counts.
sex trafficking. And then Gigi and Julio gave me an update on what racketeering is, and I did not read it for memory.
Why
so
you
what is
didn't
it
read
again?
it?
I read it.
Okay, read
I
it
said
out
I didn't
loud.
read it to remember it.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
It's
See,
too long
neither
for
did
me to
Julio.
remember.
It's
too long for
basically
me to
when you
remember.
start a business off illegal money, or you start a business and start doing illegal activity.
underneath that.
According
Yes.
to Investopedia,
He's gonna
Yes.
repeat what I said.
racketeering is the act of acquiring a business through illegal activities, operating a business with illegal derived income, or using business to commit illegal acts.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I didn't think racketeering fit. I didn't
With
think,
that crime, right?
Yeah, with the I don't.
Well,
I'm
I
not saying he
think-
should get off. I just didn't think
No,
racketeering fit.
I
with
know that, and that was a great question. That's why I said, well, let me research it and see what all falls under this umbrella.
That's
you know?
where his celebrity is going to be used against him. It's kind of like what T.I. was facing.
Yes.
Oh, he's T.I., so being T.I., it added pressure to the girls to say, yes, I'll let you hit, like that type of thing. Sad
The
day for
brand.
my dog, man. He ain't never going to see the outside of jail again. And even sadder is he has more cases to go. That's not it.
So-
That's just one.
Do the guys that are passing him back and forth, like, do they sing same girls?
I don't think that you pass R. Kelly back and forth in prison.
Shade.
I think R. Kelly has enough respect.
Do you make him
not.
sing to you before you take his manhood?
And that's just me. I think R. Kelly.
You make him sing 12 play before 12 of y'all pounded out?
Because if Bill Cosby had that respect, I would think R. Kelly has that respect.
No.
I hope he got his own
Bill was
little cell.
Bill was a father to a lot of people on TV.
He was.
R. Kelly was a pervert and a pedophile.
Well, Bill Cosby show went off TV way before a lot of niggas in jail were alive. Yes, it did.
Actually,
that went
yeah.
off in the 90s.
I had to really
Yeah.
think. I got what you meant. Yeah.
But still in black culture,
But
I get what
you
you're
meant.
saying.
I understand that. Yeah,
in black
Bill-
culture, we do
Bill-
look at Bill like
But
that.
to me, I look at both of them as a legend, like in their own
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they did.
What he did for music, just
yeah.
music,
Yes.
not the shit outside of making a song.
So let me
Yeah.
ask both of you all:
Sucks.
Do you own a radio station?
Okay.
Do you play his music?
I'm gonna say
Okay,
no, Alex, for 200.
You say no.
I say no, Alex, for 200.
It's a business, so my business probably dictate that I can't do it. Now,
Yeah,
in
why
my
not do it?
personal
Now, y'all
thing, if it
DJs
comes
in the
across,
clubs and shit,
if it
that's
comes
cool.
across a playlist or something I'm listening
Mhm.
to, yeah, I'm not going to change if I like the song. But
So you'd play it in private, just not in
Yeah,
for
that's a
business.
private thing.
yeah,
now.
when it comes to business,
private
I'm there
now.
for money, partner, and he ain't good for business
Not good for me.
because I can separate the two.
Well, I'm playing it for business and personal. I'm here to tell both.
Hey, so I'll hire you when they close your shit down.
Right, when
you
the
always got a
lawsuits
job
get
with
to
me.
coming,
You got well, ain't no
Don't come
lawsuits,
running.
but you always got a job with me, sir. You just
Thank
can't
you.
pick the music.
I appreciate that. I'm still playing it. Matter of fact, I'm playing it when I leave here.
oh, Lord, bless
It is
it.
what it is.
Bless it, Father.
Hey, man, shout out to all the people out there. If you have COVID, had COVID, know somebody who's had COVID, and you just haven't taken your COVID shot like Gigi. I would tell people every week, I would get on here and tell Gigi that I think she should go get the shot.
Right, I'm considering. I mean, I'm doing my
Okay.
research.
Well, you know what?
It's under
Fuck that. You ain't. No, I'm
consideration.
just playing.
No, I
Under
want her. I
consideration.
want her to get the shot.
Right, I feel it.
Or the both of the shots, and eventually there will be a booster shot. Right now, you have to be over 65 or a essential worker in the hospital
To get the booster.
to get the boost.
Well, if you worked at a weed store, you'd be an essential worker, so then you could get it.
Okay.
Wow.
They're considered essential. They didn't close down during the pandemic. They were
And
essential
you-
workers.
Well, they didn't say essential workers like that. Like, because that could be a damn teacher if you want to talk like that. But
Oh,
I'm saying, like, people who work in the hospital or work in the
Law
medical field.
enforcement.
Yes. And 65 and older people.
okay.
And you have to be 6 months out from your second shot that you got. I didn't know
Okay.
that. I found that out today.
I'd advise Pfizer. That's just me.
Okay.
But do your own research.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not a doctor. Don't be calling up.
What made you choose Pfizer again? I think you told me last episode.
Because it was the one my son could get,
Okay.
and it had the least amount of side effects from people that I had talked to who actually got shots.
Okay.
So that all that doing
Did
all
your
that,
second shot make you sick?
headache and sleepy.
Okay. Same thing.
I had Pfizer, and the second shot did not give me a headache.
Okay.
I actually ran around and was working that day.
Okay.
But I think maybe 11 or 12 hours in, I was in the bed and I started feeling warm. And I didn't take my temperature, so I don't know if I had a fever.
Fever or
but it
not.
was probably for like 30 minutes. And I was fine again.
Okay.
I was told I looked really, really sick and really, really bad, but maybe that's just my look. It is what it is. Anyway, who knows?
Didn't mean to talk to you about that, sir.
No shot for me. No, kidding,
Maybe.
kidding. I'm doing my research. I'm on my Nicki Minaj shit. I'm just doing
Name.
research.
She ain't
guys.
doing no
I'm not
fucking
saying yes or
research.
no. I'm just saying I wanna.
How
Do
you
more
how you gonna
research,
be this
guys. I haven't
skeptical,
had
but you
my
putting
baby
them
yet.
shots in your ass?
I ain't got no shots in my ass.
Okay,
I'm talking
Don
not
Lemon.
you, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
Don
talking about
Lemon.
her.
Hey, you got that from Don Lemon.
Natural.
Hey man, speaking of Nicki Minaj, how do you
Yes.
feel about the whole situation with her husband
Oh my goodness.
and the young lady who? Well, I don't know if she's young, but the young lady who came out and said that she was raped by him
Well, from first thought, I just thought
allegedly.
Allegedly. So at first thought I was just thinking maybe this is one of those situations which we, in black society, it's a little taboo. But at 17, I did date a 21-year-old, and legally that is, not right.
Okay.
Correct? Because I'm not 18. Correct?
He-
Well,
how-
He was
legally,
21.
It depends on what.
And how old were you?
State you're
17.
in.
Did your dad have an issue with it?
My father didn't know, and that's the thing. I
Would
wanted
he
to
have
see you
had
guys
an
with. I
issue
think
with
he
it?
probably would have if he knew.
Cause y'all were 4 years apart.
Yeah.
Junior,
He probably
junior.
would
I mean,
have.
senior, freshman. That's what that's basically what y'all could have been.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know. It would depend on the maturity of the child.
Child. Okay. And I don't know. Like, I don't know.
But
But I
no.
know in black communities, typically we do date a little older. The girls do. So at first, like, in hindsight and just hearing the story firsthand, I thought maybe it was a situation kind of like that. And sometimes when young girls get caught, they go through the defense of, saying, hey, I didn't know, and they might get scared, whatever, and situations happen. And some black men are falsely accused of those things.
Yeah.
But further investigations, things coming out, hearing that Nicki Minaj wanted her to recant, different things like that make me feel otherwise now. So anybody that's
weird,
ever
'cause-
been raped, I stand for you. I'm all for that. Like, don't think I go against that.
She didn't seem
Just
to want
know
money.
it's those situations, those weird cases where people do date. You know, we date the older dude.
Yeah.
We do.
Speaking of women dating older dudes and men dating older women, we're going to talk about that coming up in the next segment. We are back.
Yes, sir.
Gigi's woes when she was 17, she dated a 21-year-old. Let her father know that. But
Doom.
anyway,
I'm gonna reach out to his ass in the DMs.
Don't be a snitch.
We're
Don't
gonna have
be
some
a
shit
snitch.
to
'cause
talk
I'll
about
find
tonight.
out.
a case study was done by a matchmaker I was reading about last week, and I sent it to you all. She found out that older women were open to dating, like 90% of older women were open to dating men 10 years and younger.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 years younger than them.
Yeah.
And that men were always dating women 10 years older than them. So I found that study to be, I get it. And the reason she spoke about it, the reasons that the women said that was because there was a shortage of men already. So it's like, if there's a shortage of men, especially in my age group, then why am I limiting myself to go just going up or going to date someone my age? Like, why not go date younger?
Right.
And the
it's perks to that.
the men's mindset
Oh,
was
yeah, it
more
is.
like,
I know what they're
I'm not really trying to date somebody younger because they're lost. Like the guy
That too.
dated that they're like women are lost when they're
We
younger.
didn't talk about it in the parking lot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He crazy.
They're lost, and in turn they started to feel lost because it's like, why am I dealing with somebody who doesn't know anything and she hasn't done anything? So
Woo-wee.
everybody wants to date up in age, and women wants to date down in age. I thought it was pretty funny. The only issue I saw with women dating down in age 10 years
Yes.
younger is being taken serious. Because that's the issue that men run into when they date younger, is taking them serious, because
Serious.
you're like,
Cause she's
she don't really know shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. It's just physical. And I would think that would be the
Case.
issue that women would run into if you're going to date somebody 10 years younger than you, is because he may be looking at you like a fun time. Like, oh, shit, she got her own crib. She ain't got no kids.
But also,
Let me go over there and
it
hang out
brings
and
the
kick it.
stability. They learn more from you and
I
stuff
think
like
you
that.
can learn something
And that's
from
what from the young dude I was dating, that's what he told me. That's why he liked older women. You feel me? Because he felt like he learned from us.
Yeah. But I just think that when you get to 10 years, it's a big
Yeah,
issue
10
with taking
is
somebody
goddamn.
serious.
Now, the three couples that were in there, I actually know of one of them. She's on $1 Million List, and Tracy.
Okay.
The one who's dating the trainer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, funny enough, she was married to a guy on the show. They were the same age range. She's got 2 teenage daughters at this point, I believe, or close to. And the dude is like 20 years younger than she is. Now, Tracy comes from money.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking about like long, multi-million, 100-millionaire money.
Right.
And she's a top real estate agent in LA.
See?
She don't need his money
At all. Period.
Like, she bought her house that she was living in on the show and sold it for bought it for 4, sold it for 20 something.
Okay.
She don't need his
Need him.
money whatsoever. So why are you there?
It's the love, the affection, the attention.
Now, he has a job because he met her at work. He was her trainer. But trainers, I don't give a fuck what level you're training at. Whether you got your own video or whatever it is, you're not fucking with her type of money.
What is she making?
She was a millionaire before she ever started
So
working.
money cool. We
Yeah,
stable.
she don't-
so now it's the other thing.
Yeah, she
Do
wanted.
you have a
laying
problem
down.
with a woman making more money than you? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
Yeah, no, I made it clear on this show. My wife makes more than I do.
Okay.
Or at least I thought I did. It don't bother me.
It doesn't.
What?
No, he's saying at least he thought he mentioned it.
Yeah,
I
I thought I
thought
had.
you said at least
He
you
did.
thought
You
she
have,
did.
Julio.
No,
You
no,
have.
no. I thought I had brought
Oh,
it up.
no. I thought you said.
At least I think she do.
At least I think she does. I was about to say.
He know. Trust
Nah,
me.
it's
After the
Husband and
show,
wife.
you need to have a conversation.
No, and I'm actually supportive of her. I'm happy for her because
See?
she's getting what she wanted. She always
Right.
wanted to go into IT. She's in IT. She's killing it.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
I'm proud of her. But she supported me too when I wanted to go on radio.
There it is.
And my back. So it's a build together thing.
Yes.
A lot of women that I see don't want to do that.
Well, they didn't want
Not
to
a
do
lot.
video.
Huh?
The
What do they
ones
wanna
that ain't
do?
stable.
Oh, what I see. Not saying all y'all, not
the
you.
ones that aren't stable.
Bruh, they want you to be the sole everything to them. They don't
Yes.
want to bring anything to the table other than they raggedy ass pussy.
Ooh.
That's
I
all.
think
It always. Well, I'll do this, and the stuff that they bring to the table, the guys who have the money say all this stuff I can buy. Well, I can cook for you. I can buy that.
I think my only issue with it is if you want a man, like, because some people will look at you and be like, that's the definition of what a man is.
Yeah.
Okay,
a
cool.
provider,
Cool.
a protector.
The only issue I see with that is if that's the definition of a man, it's super old school.
It is.
Cool.
It is.
Now, are you willing to be what the definition of a woman is if we're gonna go that old school?
Yes.
Nope.
That's the real question.
Nope, they don't want to
So,
hold
are
up
you willing to give up your
Yes.
dreams to just go be a housewife?
For Drake, yes. I would do that for you. I don't understand what the problem
to the
is. Just
next
calm.
that? Well, the problem is, ma'am, you're not a stripper.
I don't have a strong face. He like them strong face women.
Malaya got a strong face.
Who?
Malaya.
Yes, I seen her dance and she wouldn't dance for me. I tried to put her on my Snapchat. I mean my Instagram.
That's
at
why
the
she
time.
wouldn't dance for you.
I'm
You
like,
tried to
come
put her
on,
your
girl.
Yeah, she got her own shit. She ain't trying
It was
to blow
back in the
yours
day
up.
too. It had to be like 2013 when Instagram come out. 13, 14. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was before she probably got
Nah,
on
she
social
was
media.
turned. She was turned. Malaya. She was.
I don't know.
Continue.
Well, that was pre getting BBLs. That was pre that time.
She had a
Now
body.
everybody has a BBL, so it's like everybody got an ass in the strip club now, I'm
now.
sure.
And the crazy part, most dudes don't even give a fuck about that.
They don't
when it comes
care
to,
no
when it
more.
comes to getting,
What they trying to do?
get married and all that stuff. At the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, they want their wife to be presentable to them, whatever that
Yes.
is.
Well, that's two different sides of you. Like, there's the, yes, I want to get married, have kids, and this is the type of woman I want to do it with. But then there's the, that's
Hope.
just, to me, that's more fantasy than it is
Yes.
real reality.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're not going in a strip club looking for your
Yes.
wife. And maybe
Yes.
some
Well,
men
some
are, and I
niggas
just
are.
don't know.
Some dudes
Yes.
are.
But
And it sucks when you're an
I
entertainer.
personally would think that you aren't going in the strip club
I would hope you ain't.
looking for your
Captain
wife.
Save 'em.
Because they're in a different point in their life. They just are. Like, I don't know. There's different reasons that people strip. Some people do it for money. Some people actually like stripping
Yes.
and dancing
Yes.
and entertaining.
Yes.
And some people just don't know any other way, so stripping
Right.
is all
and they
that
doing
they
what they
know.
gotta do. Yeah.
So, to me personally, that's not something I would go for. And I'm
Right.
sure there are guys. I just think as a man, you don't really want your woman stripping. Not no real man. Like, you really care about this woman and you're okay with what she's doing. But that's a whole nother story. Right there.
You can't. I'm petty as fuck. You couldn't have them arguments with me because I tell y'all right now, I'm finna go down there and throw some money at her.
Yep.
But anyway.
Some men support it.
In the news, the study shows that Washington, D.C., Boston, and Atlanta are the top 3 places for dating. And Bumble, the app for dating, did their study.
Is it true, Gigi?
Hell yeah.
Is it really top though? Because all I hear is horrible
It's
stories.
top. It's
Don't.
terrible. But that's what they mean. Everyone's cheating on everyone, so it's a big single town. You
But
think
that
you
don't
got a
make it
man, but
good.
he ain't your man. He her man, and the other girl man, and the bartender man. Everybody's man.
I would think good would
Bottle
be a place where
girl,
you can find
The
somebody to
stripper,
date.
me, the host. He go with the DJ, female DJ. He go with everybody in the club, and we think he our man.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the top 3 cities for hoeing is what you tell me.
Pretty much.
Hoeing and slutting. All right.
Pretty much. My daddy said, "What you doing looking for love in Atlanta?" I told you better than that. He did.
What
tell
did
me
he
that.
look for love
He did
at?
tell me that.
At home.
Yeah.
At home?
Yeah, y'all from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He looked for your mom from there too, right? At home. He got it out on the thing and then came back home and
Yep.
found that home cooking. He got some of Kwame Brown's mama's home cooking and sprinkled that shit and there you go right there.
But I think if you're out here and you're really not looking for anything serious, this is kind of where I took the study from. If you're really out here just going on dates, you're not looking for nothing serious, you're just having fun, living your life, then yes, Atlanta's a great place.
Oh.
It is. But that's if you're not looking for anything serious.
Right.
If you just like going from person to person, hanging out, doing your thing, yes,
This
it
is
is a
it.
great city to do it in.
Yep.
It is. Never been to D.C. to do it. Never been to Boston before.
Oh, yeah, Boston, hell.
Really?
Um,
Hey, all right. Sound you got some stories.
But Atlanta, I will say, and it's probably because a lot of people migrate here, to like to
Boston's
visit,
out
to work. I don't know. So I would think that it's a dope city to date in.
It is. It's just to find that one is freaking hard.
Yeah.
I hear the horror stories,
Oh,
both
y'all.
male and female side. It's bad out there.
Pray for me.
It's not as bad. You just got to be willing. Like, what are your standards? Like, are you willing to go outside your race? Or are you willing?
I don't give a fuck
At
about
this
that. So
point,
yes,
I got to.
I never cared. I never cared about that. So yeah, none of that
At
would
this
bother
point,
me.
I'm open.
And I would pay for a date because apparently that's a fucking issue to say, hey, ma'am, I'm gonna take you out and pay for the date. Apparently that's a fucking lost cause.
No, I would tell you where you would run into trouble at.
Oh, I already
Keep
know.
it real.
I already know.
Keep it real.
Just in
Say
a
it.
small bit I know about
Say it.
Julio.
I already know.
Say it.
Like the places that a woman will want you to take her.
It's fucking
Yeah.
asinine, and
It
you
would be
don't
your
get to
real
learn
problem.
shit about them.
Like you would literally be going on dates that cost $300.
The fuck
on
I
a
will.
first
I
date.
guess I'll be out
Just
this
for
bitch lonely than a motherfucker.
That's why I say that's where
Get
where
my-
Julio
Dating in Atlanta is
would run into a
expensive.
problem.
Get
Like,
my-
Dating in Atlanta is
Get my
expensive.
$40 ready.
Because a lot of times people they don't give you like a lot of times when people will blow smoke up your ass and be like, "Oh, I go to these places myself." No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Like
Alright.
nobody eats at those expensive ass restaurants daily.
Yes.
Sorry, you
Not
don't.
daily.
And if you do, keep going. Just don't
Gone.
call me. Anyway, but yes, that's the smoke that people will try to blow up your ass here. Is I expect you to do it because I can do it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
My rebuttal to them would be, don't tell me what you would do or could do. Tell me what you're actually doing.
That's
I don't
real.
want to hear about what you would.
That's
do.
fair.
Like that sound good. It's like,
Yeah.
nigga, I could go fly a motherfucking plane. I
Right.
could. No, I can't. I don't know how.
Right.
And I don't have the
Keep it
resources.
real.
It is what it is. So
Facts.
that's a lot of what's going on that you wouldn't have.
It's a lot of cap.
You wouldn't be okay with.
And
It's just
best believe it's vice versa with the men because they look shining and glining and he's staying on the damn air mattress. Can't take me nowhere because he ain't got no damn car.
But
so
you-
know it go both ways around this mug.
But
Both ways.
yeah, you could.
Shit.
What's his name rapped about that?
Shit.
Oh, what's his name from Chicago?
Oh, if you don't have a car, you got Uber.
Shit.
Say we ain't got no
They'll send
table.
you an Uber.
Shit.
What's the Uber with the big truck?
Shit.
She bougie.
Oh my god.
I ain't bougie. I'm
Hey,
just saying, baby.
what if he try to take you out of town on the what's the big blue bus? The mega bus?
But I would say you would
If
you
it's
would
me and
probably
him,
meet
that's
somebody
romantical.
if you were single. You would meet somebody who was down to earth. Usually women who got their own shit. As I told y'all before,
Yep.
and I put it in the thing, women who got their own shit don't come with all those requirements
Yes.
because they got their own shit,
Yes.
and that just is what it is.
It's just
Like
who
people
y'all
would
see.
like to make you believe otherwise, but let me tell you something, bro. When she got her own bread, she ain't requiring you to have the world because
Yeah.
she can get her own
Own
shit
shit.
on her own. She's actually looking to see who you are as a
Yes.
person.
That's the
your
shit
Not the
character
shit that you
and
got.
can we build?
Yeah. Only people looking for you to have a Maybach and shit like that are people who ain't got shit. And that just is what it is.
Well, I can say this. I'm happily married. Fuck that. I hear the stories. Y'all can keep that. I'm
Lucky goose.
staying my shit. I'm staying in the house.
Well, me and G baby rocking so.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah, man. I read a sad story.
But
the
he's
other
from
day.
Dayton. That's why I'm like, he's from Ohio though.
So-
So, that's why I'm like, I think
So
that's
you-
why it works.
so
That's why y'all
So
clicked.
you like your
think that's
dad.
why
You
it
took
works.
that shit back home too. All right.
I did read a sad story about Walmart.
What
They
happened?
ended their layaway. Now I don't know about y'all, but I grew up. We didn't have money, so I know we've been on layaway at several stores before during Christmas time. Walmart, probably Kmart, Target.
Man,
Who knows?
we
Yeah, that
used it
broke
for the
my heart
kids.
right
We
there.
used it for our kids.
So-
Walmart, yeah, Walmart.
But
That
they've
broke my
replaced
heart.
it with a firm. And if you don't know what a firm is,
It's a
the
money
firm
grab.
is huh?
It's a money grab.
It is.
It is. It's basically like a credit
Financing.
card, but not a
Oh.
physical credit card. You have to, like you said, finance the actual shit.
You go to
Yeah.
said store because Walmart's not the only store that uses it,
Okay.
and you get a budget that a credit line,
Okay.
and you have that credit line.
But you have to be approved for that.
Ford. So it's
That's
like
I
credit
don't know how
card.
it's gonna work because I would think that if a lot of people who would go to Walmart and they're getting layaway, I don't know if they have the best credit because if they did, they would have credit
Credit
cards
cards.
already.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
and I don't. Maybe they'll relax their requirements and maybe
is
it'll
it
become
because
easier.
people? Is it like back pay people not
No, I
paying?
think
Like,
I think
what's the
they said they
situation?
looked at 2020. I think Walmart lost a shitload of money in 2020.
Okay.
And I think that in order, like, it's one thing to give shit away because if you're putting it on layaway, it's kind of like you saying, hey, I want this item, but I need it the next 6 weeks or the next 6 months to pay for it.
Right.
It's like, no, nigga, we need that bread now.
Yeah.
It's like a car dealership. Like when you apply for an auto loan, it's like they gonna get their money all at one time. Even if you pay the finance place over 5 years or 6 years, they're getting their money up front. And I think that's what it is they don't want to take the loss.
Keep waiting.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's not even guaranteed. And then with the way the job market is and COVID, you don't know if people are still going to be able to go to work. So that's going to be money that all these, these 30 orders won't get taken care of at said Walmart.
And then they got to deal with that.
Yeah, because now they have this inventory that they got to get rid of and throw on sale because
throwback toys, throwback. At
all
that
the
point,
all the people who have bought their shit already bought their shit, so they're not gonna want that.
Damn.
Hey man, I think I need to buy some kids something for Christmas.
Well, I can give you my kids' shoe size or whatever.
I need to do something. The CO show.
I
We
can
need
tell
to do
you
a
this,
give back.
Man, my son, he wears a size fucking 11.
What?
Yeah, man.
Bro, I'm in a 12.
See, that's crazy.
There's some J's I just saw in the Foot Locker on my way here, man. You can check them out.
Shit,
About 180, 200.
I'm lucky he's not even into he'll like something and not know who makes it. Like he got a pair of Paul George shoes. I didn't know who fucking shoes they was.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he liked the way they looked. He didn't know they were Paul George. I had to look at the box to figure it out.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Not my
God.
problems, boy. I can't handle kids right now.
Do
I
y'all
don't
do
think I can
giving
do
back
that.
during Christmas?
Huh?
Do y'all give back during Christmas?
What you mean, like our family?
No, he
just
means other
strangers.
people.
Just to strangers?
Yeah.
I mean, my roommates do that, but it ain't Christmas. It's like Thanksgiving. It's different times of the year. Like if we cook big food, big meals or whatever, we got leftovers, we go to the homeless. We do
So,
stuff like that.
I've done this thing once before with I think it was what's that? Salvation Army.
Mm-hmm.
They do this thing where they give you like a bag. It's probably like that big. And it's like you'll get a person. You can choose from a thing and you'll get a person who's less fortunate. And it'll give you their sizes, things that they like. Like they've given
That's sweet.
and everything that you can fit into that bag
It's
you
what-
can buy and give it to
Give it to
them.
'em.
So I've done that before. I think I
that's
should do that
lit.
again this year.
Yes, let's do it. The CO show. I want to
man.
do something like that.
I'm
Yeah.
with it. We can do it for
I'm
do it for
down.
the show.
I'm down.
And get so much clothes, so much shoes
Yeah.
and toys.
And just give back. That's dope.
Absolutely.
I'm for it.
I'm for
And
it.
if you see my name and my sizes on there, don't worry about it. It's just somebody like me. Anyway, that's our time for the day, y'all. Let them know where they can find y'all.
It's your girl, Gigi De Niro. Follow me at JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't buy it.
You can find me at JULIOATL_. I ain't fucking it up.
And I'm CO at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. Don't know how I came up with it. Is what it is. That's what it's going to be. We out.